Hello everyone! I'm wearing the shirt which we're working on. I remind you that this is a semi-shirt design. Have a look at the sleeve. It's perfect. I remind you that I've changed the armhole and adjusted the sleeve itself. I've made the armhole deeper and wider. Anyway, there's still a small dart here on the bust. I want you to have a look at the shirt before we continue working. I need to decide which collar to make, which buttons to attach, whether or not to make flaps, and stitching, and so on. In the next video, I'll show you a review of a finished item. I've decided that I need to show you more real working processes. First, I need to move these darts a bit higher. Svetlana will help me today. Of course, we could draw these lines with a piece of chalk or a pencil. We could also pin them. Anyway, the most convenient way to do it is to make space in seams. Svetlana is marking where the dart should be moved. I remind you that each item we make is different. The fact that we move these darts higher doesn't mean that it should be made in each item we make. Have a look at the sleeve and the yoke. They are absolutely perfect and don't require any alterations. I'm not going to make these shirts close-fitting either. Have a look at the bottom. I want to make the shirt a bit shorter, and I also want to make small openings on the sides. Today we'll choose threads for stitching. Next time I'll show you a review of a finished shirt. What about flaps or pockets? I'm not sure yet. Let me take this small piece of fabric. Svetlana, what do you think? I think that it will look great here with a small button and stitching made of yellow threads. Yes, we'll definitely make flaps. No pockets. Have a look here. This is the thread we're going to use. It's of a very good quality. We'll make beautiful white stitches. These are the buttons we are going to attach. Do you think we need to make 2 flaps? Yes, we'll make 2 flaps. Let's decide on the collar. The length of the sleeve is perfect. I just want a stitching line here. Let's think about the collar. What about the height? I'm not sure. Let's see, this one is too high for me. This detail includes the seam allowance. Well, if this detail includes the seam allowance, we need to pin it this way for me to see how it actually looks like. I want to make long, sharp angles in the collar, like in 1970s. You're the boss. I think it will look good if we don't make the stand collar lower. I'm not going to fasten it anyway. Svetlana is making a collar for a fitting. I asked her to make one like in 1970s. I wanted to have a look at the shirt once again. I love the design. Both the armhole and the sleeve are very comfortable. Have a look at the print. This shirt will look very good with my dark blue skirt and shoes. The buttons and the threads will match the color of the dots. This is a very nice shirt. It's made of the cotton fabric of a very good quality. The only thing left to be made is the color. I've already showed you how to make different types of colors. You can make any one you like. Have a look at this one. Such colors were very popular in 1970s. The collar is pretty long, and there will be a flap under it. The shirt will be very stylish. Svetlana wants to alter the collar a bit. We don't need it to stick in my shoulder. This is how the collar will look like. This line will be very beautiful. Maybe we should make a skirt of the left piece of fabric? I'll think about it. Sometimes some very unexpected thoughts occur in my bright head. I recommend making such items of semi-shirt style to those who like shirts, but at the same time prefer wearing items which are not close-fitting. You can use this technique to make dresses, sleeveless shirts, and so on. Sleeveless shirts are very good for wearing with jackets. Think about the outfits you can make with an item before you start sewing it. That's all for today. Be different and beautiful every day. Do not forget about interesting and unusual details and designs. We are Irina and Svetlana. Subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.